Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
Ya, directo.
Sorry to
Vamos a
have to
contarle
tell
esto.
you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body.
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No, a bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
Pero si vengo a solucionarlo, vamos a ver, si vengo a solucionar el tema, ¿por qué me dice que si le estoy diciendo que no está bien la investigación? Vamos a ver, loco, vengo a solucionarlo yo, joder. Déjame trabajar.
The body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Aquello que se encuentra por casa, pero no te lo esperas. No sé, venga, vamos a darle que sí.
Yes, Your Grace. The law of surprise. Time honored.
We shall be content. The surprises we encounter on a daily basis would be of no value to one such
Entonces no la
as you.
quiero. No la
What
quiero.
awaits at the palace are edicts to sign and portraits of suitors from far-off lands. I fear you would find little use for either. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
¿Qué sabemos de la primera víctima de la bestia?
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feast-goers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later, on his hands and knees, propped against the town
Hostia,
pillar,
chaval.
his sword hanging from
¿Se
his
había
neck.
suicidado o qué?
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws,
Ah, no?
not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Háblame de la segunda víctima.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to
Le
our
encontraron
father,
con un
the
pijama,
Duke.
Someone
durmiendo
went to
ahí.
a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So,
Eran viejos.
first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body.
Tacaño.
Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Está denunciando la decadencia moral. ¿Por qué esas
5
virtudes?
virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Muy bien.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either
Pues
at
el
the
que acabamos de
Tournaments
salvar.
or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac Peyren the next victim?
Ah, pues no, estaba equivocado yo.
Delacroix told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team. It was years ago, but...
¿Cómo se te olvida eso? Hay que encontrar a Milton.
Your Grace,
Rápido.
we need to find Milton immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
Sí, bueno, a ver, pero cuánta calma.
Order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Que van a matar a Milton.
Follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses.
Madre mía, y ha tenido que venir Geralt para que se hagan estas preguntas. O sea, es que hay veces que ellos solo se llaman idiotas. Que te caes.
Your Grace!
Puesto carilla de... Me mola el asunto de verla.
Your Highness,
El
My
culete.
cousin get wrinkled.
Hala. Dale caña al caballo. Me he quedado con su falda.
That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Pobre chaval. Bueno, pues hay que salvar a Milton. Vamos a ver si no le pasa nada a él. Lo mismo es otra persona luego, ¿eh? Esto cambia de un momento a otro. O sea que está siendo los asesinatos como los 7 pecados capitales. Están muriendo por cosas concretas. Está bien que lo hayan ambientado en este tema. Actualizaciones de misión. Cuando se actualice una de las misiones aparecerá una notificación en la parte izquierda de la pantalla. Si no estás siguiendo la misión actualizada, puedes pulsar... Vale, pero esa es la siguiente. Es como si no hubiera jugado. Me está explicando todo lo del principio. Al empezar en el nivel 34, de nuevo... Venga, vamos.
We must
¿Dónde
go
hay que ir?
to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Joder, encontrar un huevo de cosas, ¿no? ¿O qué?
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia.
¿A dónde va, tío? ¿A una especie de consejo o qué?
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Venga, al cuerno.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. Turns round over there, look.
golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Vale.
The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
¡Vamos allá! Busca el unicornio en el claro de los jardines del palacio. Vale, ¿y cómo bajo? Por aquí. Corran, corran, quítate. Está guapísimo este palacio, Guapísimo, tío. No me ha dado tiempo a verlo mucho porque estaba leyendo lo que decían, tío, pero está tremendísimo. O sea, se lo han currado un montón, tío. Ya os dije que es como un juego nuevo, tío. Me gusta muchísimo. A ver, aquí está el unicornio, ¿no?
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you
Madre.
really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
¿Cómo se la ha tirado
Hey
ahí?
folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Le va a pegar una patada.
Almost had it.
Vale, o sea que hay que pillarle simplemente.
Damn it.
Ya está, ya le he pillado. Una golosina para el unicornio. Joder, hay que leer un poco antes. Vale, es por allí. Estará aquí al lado. Allí.
It's fit. Countess Nocturna
Vale, ¿y dónde tengo que cogerla? ¿De aquí?
Crispy apple. Should like that
Manzana
like any
madura.
other
Eso ha
damn
tenido un
horse.
nuevo objeto de misión, vale.
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn.
It's fit. Countess Nocturna's steed.
Vale, hay que ponérsela. ¿Y está dónde? La manzana. Objetos de misión. La llevo puesta, ¿no? Vale. ¿No puedo correr si llevo la manzana puesta o qué? A lo mejor es que voy pesado, tío. Inventario. Ah, no, 53 de 130. Pues habrá que ir así.
An apple. Yum yum.
Ñam, ñam. Toma la manzanita.
Easy.
Ahora le ha quitado lo que no es.
Gardens are
Imagínate.
huge. Be better off on horseback.
¡Hala! Ya nos hemos hecho amigos suyo. Y Sardinilla, lo has dejado atrás. ¡Sardinilla! Es por ahí, por ahí. ¿Todos los caballos son igual de tontos o...? Míralo, míralo. Dios.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Al agua para todos, venga.
It's someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Tiene pinta de ser eso, ¿no? ¡Sí! Caramelo. Toffee. Otro caramelo. A ver, sale que nos salgamos. ¿Qué ha pasado? Ah, es este. ¡Eh!
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
¡Hala! Como siempre. Calla, hombre. Vaya gente, tío. Le hemos destrozado el pez en la cara. He hecho, trae para acá. Tomar por culo. Venga, venga. Está guapísimo, tío. Me encanta. ¿Vamos en el caballo? Venga. Ya nos hemos hecho amigo suyo. No sé por qué se para. El único que hace es chocarse. Es que me cago en todo. Bájate. Bájate porque es una mierda. Quédate ahí. Se quedó encajado con el cuerno.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
El huevo.
I am the rules.
Oh.
Geralt, at last.
Y va en ropa interior a todos lados.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a crone, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
En una cueva, en la despensa del palacio. Fua, yo qué sé. Comienzo como el invierno, con un grito ahogado, pero acabo siendo duradero, como un ratón en verano. Vamos a ver. ¿En un sitio estrecho? No. Comienzo como el invierno, con un grito ahogado, pero acabo siendo duradero. Vale. Pues no sé, tío. No sé, voy a dar aquí.
Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with a head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one. Box, the key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
De verdad, como sea en un invernadero, soy un puto pro.
Wait here.
Si quieres tenemos una espada también, luchas tú. Vaya tía. La reinona. No, lo ha matado. Ha matado a Milton, tío.
What the butch?
Qué rabia, tronco.
What was that?
¿Qué es ese bicho, tío? Otro vampiro, el vampiro jefe o algo. Hostia, Geralt. ¡Geralt! Uf, qué pro. Qué fuerte, tío. Está espectacular, ¿eh?
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
No estamos hablando de mí.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Tío, tiene pinta de ser todo el vampiro jefe, macho. ¿De verdad? ¿Y de verdad hay que luchar contra el bicho este, tío? Vamos a ver. Me imagino que es un vampiro. A ver si puedo repararla, que la tengo un poco rota, ¿no? ¿Esto es para arma o armadura? Armas. Vale, reparada. Y... joder, no tenemos golondrina ni nada, tío. A ver, tengo aquí una. Vale, restablece de inmediato una parte de la vitalidad. Me lo voy a poner aquí. Y polvo lunar nos quedaba una, ¿no? Sí. No sé si será eficaz contra este hombre. De hecho, voy a mirarlo. Ah, no me deja mirarlo. Bestias. No me dice que es eficaz contra este. Bueno, vamos allá. A ver, lo primero, vamos a ponernos un Queen, que ya me lo ha quitado, pero bueno. Y se afila las uñas, ¿sabes? Venga, ahora. Ey, no le he dado, tío. Uf, qué poquito quitamos. Qué poquito le quitamos. No sé yo si es más fácil que la lamia, ¿eh? Probablemente me dé una hostia y me mate. Cuidado. Dale. Ahora, dale. Vale, si nos hace counter se teletransporta detrás, ¿eh? No. Vale, vale. Eso es, ¿veis? Si le damos 2 golpes, Se teletransporta detrás nuestra. ¿Ves? Hay que esquivar, esquivar, esquivar. Ponte Queen. Se me olvida, tío. Me ha dado. Vale. No. Vale. Hemos restablecido algo de vida. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. Joder, vaya hostia me ha dado, tío. Bien. ¿Qué está haciendo? No, no te cure. Se cura, tío. Vale. Bien. No sé si los vampiros y el fuego. Joder, Geralt, cabrón. No, no te cures. Mientras que no se cure. Bien, bien, ese nos ha recuperado bastante. No. No. Geralt, por favor. Si te curas es para algo. Bien. No, 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 no. No podemos permitir eso, tío. Madre mía. Ser un poco más activos. Venga. Vale. Venga, no dejes que se recupere. No, Geralt. No, y se ha curado. O sea que le da igual que le dé o que no. Vamos a ver, tiene que haber algo, tío. Vamos a ver, tiene que haber algo en el inventario que le haga dañito. Porque yo me he puesto esto, tío. Y lo que no es normal es que no le haga nada. sea, le hago muy poquito daño. Daño de fuego. ¿Vosotros creéis que voy a hacer algo con esto? Porque tenemos aquí Sigmund mejorado, que los ciega, pero yo no quiero cegarlos, tío. De momento nos está yendo bien con Queen, pero joder. Vamos a ver, me voy a poner esta. Y yo qué sé, vamos a utilizar la de congelar, a ver si hace algo. ¡Hala! ¿Me ha dado o qué? Ah, que no había que matarle, había que llegar a un punto de vida. Y yo aquí ingeniándomelas para matarle mejor.
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
¿Qué hace, tío?
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Parece que conoces al asesino que estoy persiguiendo. ¿Qué te ha traído de vuelta después de tantos años? ¿Cómo te has regenerado? Bueno, eso ya lo sabemos, porque es un vampiro, ¿vale?
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. Unhappy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled. Landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Qué buenas razones podría tener. ¿Cómo puedes estar tan seguro? Y me importa una mierda sus motivaciones. Yo diría esta, pero... hay que enterarse un poco, ¿no?
What are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Madre mía.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains? He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Tal cual.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
¿Alguna idea de lo que le habrá enfadado tanto?
Specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Tengo que encontrarlo.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
¿Desde cuándo los vampiros se van como un humo?
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Pobre Milton, macho. Nos ha dejado. Con lo majo que era. ¿Va a haber por aquí alguna pista? No, hay que reunirse con Regis en el cementerio. Vale. Voy a coger esto de por aquí. No hay nada más, ¿no? Bueno, gente, pues lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí, ¿vale? Tengo muy poquita vida, hay que recuperarse. Así que nada, nos vemos en el siguiente The Witcher. ¡Hasta luego!